Why you're being quite nasty about this? So we just asked you very
honestly, I'm not being nasty.
You are being quite aggressive.
I'm not being aggressive. No.
No, you are, because you're trying to make out that I'm doing something wrong by saying I'd rather you didn't film our house. I would like to bring a drone over because he wants to take footage of the place, and I would say actually we don't want that, but he's saying that he's going to do it anyway. You're being aggressive because you're not giving up. You're persisting. You're saying you're going to do it anyway, and that is aggressive. I'm sorry. Please, can you just go and film somewhere else where they're happy for you to do that, please?
There's old houses all over Guildford.
All right, so hello everybody. Today we're at another beautiful stately home. We're in a place called Coton in Northamptonshire. And yeah, hopefully we can get ourselves a nice cup of tea whilst we're here. But yeah, we've got a beautiful one to film with some beautiful gardens. And yeah, here we are. Little dog running around. Hello, how are you?
Hi, good, how are you?
Yeah, good, thank you, good, yeah. Is that dog part of...
Yeah, she's fine, he'll just...
No, it's a lovely dog. I just thought, wow, what a nice temperament.
Yeah, see you tomorrow.
Could I just get a cup of English breakfast tea?
Yeah. There is cake if you want it, we're just tidying up.
Oh, I couldn't. I'll spoil my dinner.
Very restrained.
Do you do takeaway?
No.
No, that's fine.
No.
I'll make do.
Right then. Yeah, do you think?
Yeah. You give me all that. It's the most special tea I've ever had.
I know, it's very sophisticated.
Yeah. On card, please. Oh no, I'll have to run to my car. I've left my phone in the car.
Okay, yeah.
I'll be back 2 seconds. Yeah, thank you. Whilst we're outside here, I just want to show you guys this lovely old telephone box. Wonder if it still works. Wow, look at that. And it still works. Wow. So, public notice. So, the planning department was going to remove this. And it looks like for years they've been trying to remove it. But they've not been successful, and it's still here in working order. I think that's incredible. Great bit of English history.
Good morning.
Hello. Yeah, I ordered a tea.
It's there, is it?
I need to pay for it.
You just had to run back and get the
Oh, I see.
sorry. It was just one tea, wasn't it?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Yeah, it's £2 then, please.
You get all that for £2. Wow, what a deal. Normally you get it in a paper cup for 3.
Yeah, I know, exactly.
Oh.
There's teaspoons there as well and sugar outside if you need it.
Yeah, I don't need them, but thank you.
Thank you. That fruit cake.
What have we got here? How fancy is that? So. Oh, that's my mate. No, mate.
Oh, sorry, Ben.
It's all right.
It's all right.
I thought I'd better come back to it quick. Somebody will think it's
No, it's fine.
it's old.
No, it's fine.
Cheers, mate. You're right. This is where you're hiding all the cakes then?
Yes.
Are they homemade?
A lot of them are, yeah.
Yeah. I was ask, you know the lady with the walkie-talkie on her shoulder? Is she the manager here?
Got a coat on.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Do you know where she might be, this lady?
Well, she's usually hovering around somewhere. I'll find her for you. I just need to sort these.
No problem, no problem. Thank you. Hello, how are you?
All right, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, good. Are you the manager here?
Of sorts, yeah.
Yeah, so I've come today,
Yeah.
just travelled a little bit of distance
Yeah.
'cause I found it online. I wanted to take some photographs of the building
Right.
and put a little video together online and like maybe make a little bit of money out of it. People watch ads on the videos and things. I think this one would be a good for me to film. So I've come to film it.
Right.
I brought a drone with me, and I'm
Okay.
gonna fly it around and video the gardens and everything. I just wanted to let somebody know that I was gonna do it
Okay. Yeah.
before I did it.
I mean, that's really good of you. Thank you. I think there's a couple of things. We're closing quite soon, and that sounds amazing what you're doing. I think would you? And I know you said you come a bit of a way, but I just think it's something we have to think about a little bit, just because, with a drone especially.
I wasn't going to do it for you guys, like
No.
to get pictures and things. I want to do it entirely for myself.
Okay, yeah, it's just that we have to be. We're having a bit of a problem at the moment because a lot of people are coming here to do like photo shoots and to use the house and garden as like a setting for things, and it's kind of not really what we want going on, because we really want people to just be able to enjoy the garden, like walking around, seeing it.
I don't want to like take off in here. I'm happy to go outside.
Okay.
And not be in anybody's way.
Yeah.
But it's just the drone has got to go over, you know, and it's gonna go over to the gardens.
Okay.
Is there anybody else you'd like me to speak to? Because obviously you seem a bit.
No, it's not. I mean, it's I'm running it with my parents. We're just trying to work a few things out because it's quite new. I mean, that probably is fine. I'm just going to go and talk to my mum about it.
Yeah. That's no problem. I've got another tea in the pot, so
Okay.
I'll drink that. I'll be out here.
Okay, we're just a tiny bit wary of kind of it being too. Because you're going to use? What kind of film are you making?
I just go to places and I make it's like you see it like a blog almost.
Like a compilation thing. Okay. And will there be credits? What if you?
It will mention where I am, but I'm not. It's not intended on.
No, we don't want it. Necessarily.
Yeah,
as
it's
kind of advertising.
I don't want to give you false hope. It's entirely for myself.
We don't. No, that's fine. Don't worry.
Yeah.
We don't. That's not something we need. But I just. I think I suppose what I'm saying is it's quite good because it's just something we have to think about. Is like if people are going to do that kind of use the whole setup for that kind of footage, that kind of.
Thank you.
So what would be your problem? Just so I can kind of
just
when I do.
Just sort of, I suppose, just from a kind of like a privacy perspective, or just I mean, that sounds mad because the garden is open to the public. It's probably fine. I'm just going to go and
feel free.
Dad, this gentleman here would like to do some filming just with a drone because he makes short films about places, but it's not going to be
Not for you guys, just for myself, trying
just
to.
for his own thing, a channel or something that he has. How do you feel about a drone
Well,
going over the place? But you're not going to do it.
Somebody was here a month or two ago, and it was you, wanting to.
Somebody was
do
here
this.
before.
Yep.
And what happened to them?
I haven't the faintest idea.
No,
Did they take the pictures or?
Yes, they did. They were fairly offensive, actually,
Oh.
so I wasn't very pleased with them.
Oh, okay. They were a bit offended. Right.
As
Okay.
if they owned the bloody place.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I think. So. Yeah, but you would be operating the drone not from here.
Sorry.
You wouldn't be operating the drone from here.
From here. No, I'm gonna stand just outside and fly in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know because I've travelled. It's
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna need to take the photographs today.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But
it's
if
just
you
that-
can talk to, I'm happy to hear you out though. You know, so if you talk to whoever you talk to, and we might
Okay,
have a
but
clearer
when you say-
understanding.
Yeah, no, it's just that we don't love. It's a private garden basically, and we don't love people coming and using it for this kind of context necessarily.
Yeah. Do you get weddings and things here?
No, exactly. We just
No.
don't want it used for that kind of purposes. We've had loads of people here today trying to do photo shoots and stuff, and I know that's not what you're trying to do.
Yeah,
And I appreciate you've come away, but the thing is, that we open the garden so people can walk around it and look at it, not so that people can photograph it and take drone footage or anything really. I mean, can you do it over the reservoir or something? Does it have to be this garden?
Yeah, where I'm coming from is it's the history behind it. You know, the gardens and the house.
Yeah.
They've been here for so long that it's not the fact that you guys are here, it's the fact the building is here. Do you get what I mean?
Okay.
So I'm coming, that's mainly what I'm trying to photograph and just get the word out to people that this is here, because it took me a little bit to find this place.
Right.
And now I've found it, I want I want people to know it's here.
Yeah, but we don't want that many people to know it's here. Okay, I know I'm
not anybody
being
special,
funny.
but
no, sure, no, of course,
but-
I'm sure
but-
you do a wonderful job of what you do, and that's fantastic. It sounds really brilliant what you do, but we just kind of like, we just try to keep the whole thing quite low key, and I think
Security is.
yeah, and security and stuff. We just would prefer not. I'm really sorry.
Is there anybody else you'd like to?
No, because we are the people who own this place. There's no one else. There's not a
Family
manager.
place, you know.
This is my dad. This is me. We run it.
I know, but I wouldn't come to somebody's private house.
Yeah.
This is open to the public.
Yeah, exactly. But it's
So-
still privately owned.
But I feel like
No, I'm really
there's a bit
sorry.
of guilt trying to come onto me from
What,
you.
sorry?
Like you're trying to make me feel a bit guilty for doing it.
No, we don't want it happening. That's all.
But because I've travelled,
Yeah.
I'm going to have to. So I'd love it if we could come to some sort of understanding
but you-
or an agreement. Miss an area, don't film here, go this. You know,
Yeah.
if we could, I don't mind.
You
If,
can film the local area. We'd just rather you didn't film our house.
no, this building is what I want to film, not the local area.
No, okay, I'm really sorry, but we would prefer you didn't film the house.
Well,
No, the trouble is that gypsies and other people get hold of it. and
We
it's-
don't want people doing aerial footage of the house. Like we've
No.
had problems with this before,
Absolutely don't.
and with the garden because it's just not ideal.
we're going around in circles, and you want one thing and I want another.
Yes, but this is our home, so you can't
It's-
tell me what you're
it's-
going to do.
It's
I'm really sorry, but please can you
There's-
find somewhere else to film?
no. As soon as I go out of here, I'm going to fly. That's why I'm trying to get it done without, you know.
No, I'm really sorry, but we're going to have to call someone if you're going to persist. I'm really sorry.
Call someone.
Well, because you're not allowed to just start taking footage of our private home.
But what says that I'm not allowed?
Because it's the law. You can't just start.
So
flying
when you say call
drones.
somebody, you're gonna call the police. Is that what you mean, or somebody as in? Who are you gonna call? Just 'cause it sounds quite threatening. Like if I go out there and I fly my drone and you're gonna call somebody on me, that sounds like a threat.
It'd be great if you just forget it.
Please,
okay?
yeah,
We
please,
just don't want
please,
to know.
please, can you just leave? Please?
I've still got my tea over there,
Okay,
so I'm
that's
just gonna
fine.
get the rest
Yeah,
of
you
it.
do.
You can have your
But
tea.
the drone, as soon as I've finished my tea, it's gonna be going over.
Well, I don't understand why you're being quite nasty about this. So we just ask you very
honestly,
politely
I'm not
to
being
do
nasty.
You are
It's-
being quite aggressive.
I'm not being aggressive. No.
No, you are, because you're trying to make out that I'm doing something wrong by saying I'd rather you didn't film our house.
If you think I'm being aggressive, I'll try and mitigate that and be extra kind to you, soft to you. But I'm not
I
being.
would like to bring a drone over because he wants to take footage of the place, and I would say
Don't
actually
allow
we'd rather
that.
we don't want that, but
No.
he's saying that he's going to do it anyway.
It's not quite how I put it.
It is. You said you're going to whatever we say. You said you're going to leave, and you're going to do it.
It is still a
Yeah.
privately owned home.
I understand that, but
Yeah,
but
it is a
because of
private
the
owned
publicity of it and the fact of the history behind it, I'm gonna stand out the front there, and I'm not taking pictures of you guys or anything. I'm taking pictures of the building, and you know,
we
I'm,
don't want that. That's
We
just
don't
what
if
want
you
that to
find
happen.
if you find me
have
asking that
people-
aggressive, then I apologise.
You're
But
being
it's
aggressive
not
because
aggressive.
You're not
No,
giving
you're
up.
not listening,
You're not
yeah.
you're
It is a
persisting.
privately
You're saying you're going to do it
owned
anyway, and that is aggressive. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Please, can you just go and film somewhere else where they're
Okay.
happy for you to do that, please?
There's old houses all
All
over
over.
Guilsborough.
But
you
what
don't
what
have
what
to
what
choose
difference
this
does it make when I film them compared to you? It seems a bit unfair for you to say go
Well,
film another
home, Go
house.
and ask,
Look,
ask
it's
permission.
not right for you to come here and argue with us.
Yeah.
If we don't want it, that's the end of it, okay?
There's no
You've got
the law
no
allows
bloody-
it, so there's no kind of arguing
Go
going
get
on.
Richard.
So you would be happy if I went to your home and started taking pictures of
This is not
your
the same
house?
thing. This is publicly
It is.
open with staff working here.
But it's
And I've walked in here,
yeah.
and
But
you're
it's
selling
a privately
things.
owned place. It doesn't mean that it's
But-
automatically
but-
public territory.
Any private? Do you want me to show you the law? Would that help you?
No, we're not
Just because
interested.
we're
We
just.
simply are not
This is a
interested.
pathetic
We'd just
argument
like to
about
get
your
rid of it.
feelings being hurt,
No,
whereas
please, can
the
you-
law
please, can you
allows me.
leave?
You've got no business coming and arguing with us. We
Okay,
don't want
you've
it.
asked
That's the
me.
end
You've
of
asked me to leave. I'm going to head
Yeah.
out now. Okay.
Thank you.
My tea's over there. Do you give me permission just to
Yeah,
go
you can have
get?
your tea, that's fine.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, it's gone. Don't worry.
Oh, bless you. Thank
There you
very
go,
much.
Angel. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye bye. All right, I'm going to go out now. Would just I don't want it to be lost. I'm not threatening and I'm not trying to be pushy. Do you want to see the law or my drone? Just before I head out. The drone's only small and I can show you the law regarding it.
We're not interested.
Not No.
It just doesn't interest us one bit.
Show me your phone.
Yeah, no problem. I'd rather that it ended without some. I feel quite threatened when you say someone's going to come out to me, so I'm a bit worried.
Being quite threatening on our property.
Look, so if I just show you this, the Civil Aviation Authority control the space in the sky. Yeah. So.
Yes, but you're first focusing on a private property.
But no, let me show you this.
It's one thing if you just capture something.
So this is from the CAA. The CAA.
How do I know this? You're just showing me text on a page.
Okay, I'll pull up the CAA
Listen,
website.
I really don't want to have. You've obviously seemed to come here wanting to have a fight about this.
No, I'm not. It's because I've travelled. I waste my fuel.
Well, you could have called us.
But-
You have to email about these things beforehand.
Look. So you see here where it says individual residential buildings, which is like every other one of these. This is more function as a business, yeah, or a tourist attraction. Which if you look here, there's theme parks and tourist attractions, so they're also legal to fly over. But just a residential building, which this you can call it that, but I don't think it is. But that building there, which is a residential building, I can fly over that.
What do you define a residential building?
This when the people go home,
Yeah.
you know, for example,
Yeah,
at a hotel.
Yes.
Yeah. Or sorry.
This is a residential building. People live in it.
Okay.
It is our home.
We'll-
We don't want people filming. We wander around the garden in the evening. We don't want
But look,
people filming it.
But individual residents. Okay, let's say it is then.
Yes.
Just
But
keep you
where
calm.
does this even come from?
Right. So the CAA drone. So if you search up CAA drone legislation, the Civil Aviation Authority is the people who control the skies. If you go here and you go to the drone code, which is there.
Yeah.
She's not coming. It looks like they're done talking. So let's get this drone in the sky then. Stop faffing around. Okay, everybody, we've got drone assist up here, and where you see the pin, Coton Manor Gardens. No reds, no yellows, absolutely nothing. For miles and miles. Wow. Anyway, guys, let's get this drone in the sky. And the drone's in the sky. Let's have a look at what this place has to offer then, shall we? And here we have their beautiful, well-cut gardens. And everybody, look, this is a typical residential building here in the UK with a tennis court, a swimming pool, a building that's hundreds of years old. And on top of that, they've got about 10 members of staff here working. Typical UK house for any international viewers watching. And that's sarcasm for anybody who doesn't know. But yeah, this is a very typical private residence, isn't it, in the UK here? And look at that. The sun has come out today and it has made every video so much lovelier to film. So much lovelier to view. You know, the UK, when it is sunny, is like a different country. But look at that. Beautiful, beautiful skyline coming on. You can see a gorgeous field of rape there. A couple. And it is absolutely stunning, the contrast in this image. Look at that. What a beauty. The saddest bit was, I went back to my tea and it had gone. Somebody had put it in the bin. They must have thought I was done with it. It was cheaper than the teas I normally get. Look at that. Stunning. All that land and they want to keep it hidden, eh? Beautiful. I hope you guys notice in the next few videos, I'm trying to make the drone footage a little bit longer for those of you that are desiring it. What a beautiful area of the UK we're in. And I think that's the reservoir she was talking about. Wow, look at that. What a winner. So when the woman went back over to the man, when we were stood at the gates over there, I heard him say, he's recording everything you're saying. I'm recording everything I'm saying as well. And I'm the one that's apparently being threatening. You know, if I'm recording what I'm doing, that will benefit them. If they need to call the police because I'm breaking the law or I'm being threatening, the video evidence will help them. So why do they care about it being filmed? I don't know. Something weird going on here. Something very weird going on. Because they acted very friendly at the start about it all, and then when I insisted, it all changed. And you know, one thing, when I mentioned the police, the older guy shook his head like, no, we don't need them. So it made me think, are they threatening me? They don't want to call the police, but they're going to call somebody down here. Anyway, if she would have heard me out then, when I finally had the legislation up on my phone, they would have both learnt today that it is lawful to fly over here. And I tried to show her that individual residential buildings, it is also okay to fly over. But, you know, she wasn't having it. Anyway, let's land this thing. And she's landed. So, I'd say it wasn't too crazy, but it was crazy enough for me. I definitely felt threatened by this lot, but you know, it didn't stop us doing what we're doing because we are not breaking the law. So we continued. I tried to get them to understand that it was not them I'm trying to film. It's the building, it's the history, it's the loveliness. But you know, the words would not sink in. And you know, I think it's the, once again, it's the infestation of the giant estates, making these people feel like they are more than others. Go film a house down the road, they said. Go film another house, one of these smaller residential buildings. Go film one of them. You know, how ridiculous is that? Go broadcast a private individual when our place is all over Google. You know, there's signboards along the road for it. It's open to the public, and they also use it as a business. They're selling things from here. They're inviting the public in. They're selling them coffees and teas. And you know, it can't be that quiet here because they've got about 10 members of staff on, which leads me to believe that they're raking it in. And they don't want anybody to be making any money or taking any images of this place without paying an admission fee. But we avoided the admission fee today because we've got the drone. It wants images and it takes them free of cost, free of admission charge. And you know, all of us, not just me, we get to behold the beauty, enjoy this sunny day. So it was rebuilt in 1662 from some of the bricks from Holdenby House, which we have visited, but the video isn't online for now. Dun dun dun. Keep your eyes peeled for that one. In the 1800s, the owners left it to be used as a farm. But then in 1926, the house was radically changed again when an American woman and her English husband moved from Florida to settle in Coton's quiet corner of Northamptonshire. The couple sympathetically extended the building to create a quintessential English manor, whose garden bones can still be seen today. So it says here, Coton Manor is now famous for welcoming thousands of visitors into its gardens each year, making an annual pilgrimage to its Bluebell Wood in late April. So that's about now, late April. So as you can see right there, it says Coton Manor is now famous. So from their little private house, they've got a website saying how famous they are, which is a bit twisted, really. So they also sell a book.
DJ Audit?
No.
No?
No. Any other guesses?
Not at all.
No. You'll see it, mate. Go on, mate.
Searched you up.
Sorry, you searched it up?
Yeah, you are, aren't you?
Yeah, H Audit, yeah.
Yeah?
That's me, yeah.
H Audit?
Yeah. What, did you just look it up?
Was it? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's me.
Fair play, mate. Fair play.
Yeah, but you've never seen him before? Never seen it before?
No.
No. You see, I've got on TikTok, I've got a lot of videos that have done very well.
Oh yeah.
So I'm quite well known on TikTok more than YouTube, really.
Yeah. I follow a lot of like Charlie Beach.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
If you look at my name
Yeah.
and Charlie Beach recently made a video about me.
I think I saw that one. I don't know. I didn't watch it, but I think I saw that.
Have you heard of Louisa Zisman?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
She attacked me on my bike.
Really? Oh, was this outside of like a horse place?
Yeah, but more or less. Look, I'll show.
So have you got time to talk? I'm not keeping you up.
I've got all day. I've got all day, matey. Look, this woman here. This is. That's Louisa Zisman.
Oh yeah, that's literally the video I've just seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she went mad.
She did go mad. I will admit that's like.
Yeah, she went mad. People go absolutely nuts, bro. There's a range. Like this woman, she's just grabbed my drone,
Yeah, I saw the video
destroyed
of
that.
one.
What, you saw that when it come
Yeah,
out?
I saw the actual video of that one. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I do follow you like on YouTube. And
You
that.
follow it on YouTube?
Yeah.
Are you a subscriber?
I should be. Yeah.
Go on, show me.
Hold on, let's have a look there.
Let's see. I won't hold it against you. But yeah, you know, it's people have two different opinions about it.
Yeah.
But you know, I think it's something that needs to be done. These people that go mad,
Yeah.
they'll go mad at you when you're working, I can imagine, and be the same kind of pushy, you know.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, they need to be brought down, sort of thing.
Yeah, these people, oh no.
Sorry, bud.
Ouch, man.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
No, it's all right, mate. Like, I've always wanted to do social media, so I knew that was where I was going to go. But like, and when I saw auditing, it clicked with me because I've been, you know, everyone has been pushed around their life.
Oh yeah.
And you know,
yeah,
the camera and doing auditing is almost like a bit hold people accountable.
I get that. Yeah,
for their
you've always
actions.
got like a pair of eyes that you know.
Yeah, and you know, I'm not a sinister person.
No.
You know, if something is an honest mistake or something like that, I won't post it.
Yeah.
But when things are, what you see.
Yeah.
Is it, you know, morally I think is right, you know.
No, I get you, mate. Sometimes it serves people right, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If they freak out or if they have a go at you, then something needs to be done about that.
Yeah, and you know, like, other people might have a different way of going about it than me, but my whole goal is to educate, you know, and show them the law. Yeah. But you know, when you get to the point where
you're in full right, aren't you?
Yeah.
Because I'm a bit of a keen pilot. I've done some airspace time and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it's legal, isn't it? You have the right drone.
Yeah. Under 250 grams, you can fly almost anywhere, but there's other stipulations, like you have to fly within line of sight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and you have an app which tells you like where the airports
I think I've seen
are.
you look at that, to be fair.
Yeah, it's just a little app, and I'll show you what it looks like. Drone assist here, and you see here we are. Look, Cots. Is that where we are?
Yeah. We are.
No, that's somewhere else. Coton. There it is.
Yeah, we are
somewhere there.
Somewhere here.
Yeah, so look, you see how there's no reds or anything around there? That means I can fly there. But if I go somewhere else where there's a red, here, look, that's where you can't fly.
Yeah.
This is what tells me what to do. You know, this is what says allowed, not allowed. When other people say it, it makes people laugh.
So why did you pick this place then? Why is this like? How did it come up?
I do historic places. I think.
Is that a hobby thing? Do you like history?
Yeah, well, yeah. I just, you know, I've done it in industrial estates. I started off in industrial estates.
Oh, it
Yeah,
did
it's like-
pick up like fairly quick, you know.
That went mad. It was in the Daily Mail, the
Yeah.
Sun, the Telegraph, everything. but you know, the police and the media, they don't really like auditors. So it's not like...
Yeah, they kind of get a bad light, some of them, don't they? In terms of like,
You know,
filming people's
There's two different sides to it. There's two
Yeah.
different sides to it. If you can't understand why somebody would do it, you're never gonna, you know. But
I
like,
mean, you know, with historical houses, like obviously the people still live in this one. I can understand their point of views, but you know, if it's all legal, then they shouldn't be getting, you know, too physical or that kind of thing. There are boundaries.
but
you know.
the thing is, when somebody goes over the top,
Yeah.
that's the point. It's like
Yeah. No, I
when
get
somebody
that.
goes over the
That's the
top,
bit
they see
where-
the video
Yeah.
and they don't do that again.
Yeah.
That's you know, Louisa Zismond, she'll never do that again. Even though she talks all big and is putting her shotguns online,
Yeah.
she won't do that again.
Yeah.
She won't. It won't happen. Do you work here often?
Yeah, literally pretty much every day.
Yeah. Is it busy there?
Yeah, it can be absolutely heaving, but today hasn't been too bad.
Are the
You
owners-
get, like coach loads of people coming
Do they
in.
look after you, the owners?
Yeah, no, honestly, they're all right. Yeah, they're
Yeah,
not
I
too
can
bad.
imagine. You know that I don't think they that
The
bad.
ladies you spoke to are kind of like, they more run the cafe rather than anything to do with the house.
Yeah.
So, but they're really nice.
Well, I spoke to the woman, the daughter, and the dad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
On you can say what you think. I'm not gonna.
No, I would. I'm not. You know, I'd rather you didn't say what you think to get you in trouble.
No. I'm not.
But you know,
I warned them. I thought I knew who you were in the end, but obviously that was after you'd left. And I was
Just-
like,
I don't
I'll
like-
let you go on what on with, you know, what you
they
wanted
jump to
do.
conclusions, you know, and like she called me aggressive, and it's like, not at one moment. That's what people will laugh at.
Yeah.
But not at one moment was I even hinting at being aggressive.
Yeah.
But that was her point, and it's like, no, you're being aggressive, and I was like, all right, then I'll calm down a bit more,
Okay,
but I'm
yeah,
not.
fair enough, yeah.
And it's still there. No, you're being aggressive.
Yeah.
Things like that. When people try and out you for something or say like you are doing this,
Yeah,
you
when
are
when
breaking the
you're
law.
obviously not, yeah.
That bugs me because it's clear to see that she's almost like in my opinion, I don't want to hear what you have to say. I don't want
to.
It's
want to hear what
it's
you're
a
saying.
childish
Just go away and leave
mentality,
me
yeah.
alone sort of thing,
And you only find that in places where they're a bit enclosed. You know, these people have lived there for a long time.
Remember, this is not being funny. You're in one of the smallest villages in Northampton.
Yeah.
It's like it's a very close knit community, and not being funny. I'm quite a country lad. We don't really have a lot of like audits come around.
Yeah.
Or so it's like it's fair play. Obviously, I don't say that getting aggressive is like the right thing to do, but I'm just saying it's understandable to just remember that this is quite a close knit community, and you know, this sort of
No,
thing isn't. It's like a helicopter just randomly flying above one day. It's like
Yeah.
it's random.
It's random, yeah.
And I think she probably wasn't, you know, what you don't know probably scares her, and she probably weren't sure what you were doing. I doubt
Yeah.
if they've ever had an audit.
I
of the
mean,
place.
you can say it like thinking that it's a possibility.
Yeah.
But talking to her, you know, from my point of view, it felt like she knows that she doesn't want the house to be too public.
Okay.
Which
yeah.
is fair enough.
Yeah, fair
but the
enough.
problem is, you open it to the public.
No,
it's got
I
a
get that, I
website.
get that,
It
yeah.
says online
No, I
how
get that.
famous the house is
Yeah.
and people making pilgrimage to come here.
Yeah.
And yet
No, I
she
get
doesn't
that.
want me to put a video about
Yeah.
it.
No, I know.
It's like
Yeah. No, I get your point.
There's been
on that one.
cases where I've gone to places before
Yeah.
and they're online. Like nobody hears about this.
Yeah.
But I've gone to places and it said tourist attraction on Google. I've gone to there and it's been an oldish building,
Yeah.
but it's somebody's house.
Yeah.
And it really is somebody's house.
Yeah.
It's not like they're
No,
doing this or it's mega, but
Yeah.
it's like it's somebody's small house
Yeah.
and they don't even know why it says tourist attraction.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
get
and
that.
you know that will never make it online. You no matter how much they overreact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, perfect. Right, man. Well, enjoy.
Drive safe, man.
Yeah, I'll try, Brad. You enjoy in a bit.
Yeah. See you later, mate. How lovely was he? Giving his opinion in a nice way. He wasn't giving facts. He was giving his opinion, but in a lovely, friendly, talkative way. And that was a lovely addition to the end of the video there. Hear a bit of their side. Hear why they might be thinking that way. Okay, everybody, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed all the little points we hit there. It's been a lovely one today. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.